stockpile in the fall for a brief hold in a cave. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I tell very funny stories in the middle of songs. Other times, I try to invoke the divine presence and give blessings to everybody in the middle of songs. And other times, I fail miserably at both those things. And then other times, I say, screw it. Let's try to do it all right in the middle of one song, you know. Fire all our guns off at once. So, let's start with Breaking Hearts. I know, let's get the sad shit out of the way so we can move on to the brand new day. Now, we spend all of our lives going out of our minds, looking back to our birth and forward to our demise, and even scientists say that everything is just light, not created, destroyed, but eternally bright. And the masters of every time, the lords of every race, are those who stood up for love, down in spite of the hate. Now, so when we're looking back to our birth, we're living in the past. And when we're looking forward to the future for the day when we get the big payday, we're not here now. So, personally, I come to gigs all the time, and I so want to open my heart to you all and play really righteous rock and roll music that gives you a shamanic, transformative religious experience, because that's what I've gotten from so many rock and rollers. I get really pissed off, disappointed, and I beat myself severely when that doesn't happen. So sometimes when we play, I'm on stage with my lover, I'm on stage with some of my bestest friends, and yet my heart is closed. Isn't that a horrible, horrible thing to be? Because time is short. And so when I'm looking back to the past, going like, wow, sometimes we kick the shit out of songs, or I'm looking forward to the future, like, man, if we get playing, we're going to be so much better that I forget to be here now and open my heart so you can all feel the love. So, in the intermission, somebody said, I saw you look over at her, and it felt like your heart opened up. And I was like, I think she's kind of hot, and my heart did open up. And I feel really, really bad, because earlier, the thing is, I couldn't take the compliment. I decided I had to tell her, well, earlier in the thing, I couldn't open my heart because I was pissed because my guitar was out of tune, or the band wasn't firing on all the cylinders. But then we reached a place where it's like, I am here now. And she's like, I know that look because I lost my lover back in August. And when you looked at your lover, I felt love for my lover. And that breaks my heart. It makes me want to cry. Because that means I'm doing something right. Not that I'm doing anything except being open to the presence of love. Okay, so that's the heartbreaking story. Now, the funniest shit story. Lady and I recently procreated. We have a child that is almost 6 months old. I'm 40 years old now, and when I was 15, as I was wrestling my mother for a bottle of whiskey, she goes, I hope you have a kid just like you. And I said, I hope I have 10 kids just like me. When I was 17 years old, I stole my mom and dad's car to drive to Detroit, Michigan to see Pink Floyd. Yeah.
On a school night.
On a school night. So, anyways, I wrote a note on a yellow legal pad and I divided it in half, and on one side it said, Dear Mom, I'm sorry. Jevin's mom's car didn't break down. I'm actually stealing your car because I don't think that my car is going to make it to Detroit. Jevin, Jack Price, Lori Ashcraft, and Trina Atkinson and I are all going to see Pink Floyd in Detroit. I know you would never give me permission to go on a school night, but Jevin stole his mom's credit card and bought the tickets. I'm stealing your car and we're going up there. So here's my VW Rabbit. It was brown. You can drive us home. You can ground me when I get home. I'm sorry. I know you're probably disappointed. I don't mean anything bad, but you don't understand that rock and roll is my religion. Okay, on the other half of the paper, it was like, Dad, I know you're going to kick my ass when I get home. I deserve it. I'll take whatever punishment you want to give, but I gotta make the fucking show. Not only did I make the show, but if you've ever been to Detroit Rock City, back in the day when the Pontiac Silverdome was there, Silverdome's on one side of the interstate, you park on the other side, you walk over this little ramp, okay, you know, to get over to the side. So I'm walking across that ramp and I look down, and there's this strange bag that looks like hand-rolled cigarettes. And so I grabbed it and I shoved it down my pants and I walked into the Detroit Pontiac Silverdome, and when I got inside, I opened it up. It wasn't oregano. It had a very unique, pungent smell to it. And so every time I got up to use the bathroom, I would hand out these little treats that were already pre-rolled, and they was like, dude, you can go to the bathroom as much as you want, you know? So, yeah, being only 17, I didn't know what it was, you know, I was smoking, but it had a faintly reminiscent smell to it. So anyways, I got home. I only got grounded for about a month, and after 3 days they were so mad at me they kicked me out of the house anyway, you know, so it all worked out great. They still laugh about it now. But that is nothing compared to our bartender tonight, Mr. Todd Barnes, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Todd to me right now is like a real American hero because he paid the price, he sacrificed, he had a vision of freedom, and that's what it's really all about. So, Todd said that I could tell you all that a really long time ago he might have been selling something that was made out of lysergic acid and is slightly illegal, and he was arrested. And rather than going to jail, he said, fuck it, I'm gonna run. So he went to Arizona and he lived in state parks in the woods for 13 years. A different name, a different place, man, but they were not gonna take his freedom away. Finally, one day, a police officer comes to his house to ask him a question on something totally unrelated. He's like, I can't do it. I can't live the lie. I'm not gonna be in hiding anymore. So he said, officer, I'm a fugitive. I've been on the lam for 13 years. And the officer's like, wait a minute. Goes back, calls his name in, blah, 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 blah. They take him and they send him to Muncie. He gets up to Muncie. Muncie's like, you know, that's a long time ago. We seem to have lost some paperwork, but we found that you do owe us $35 for a traffic ticket. He paid his $35, and that was, you know, 13 years of hiding. I think that's more than enough for your debt to society. And he found out he has perfect credit. He qualifies for grants, and he is now enrolled in school, and he's a veteran himself. But I'm sure for many years, when he was hiding out in Arizona, people were like, man, where the hell is Todd Barnes? Oh, nobody knows. Anyways, this song goes out whether you miss your lover. This song goes out if you really wanted to bring your mom and dad to the Floyd show so they could get a sense of what they were missing. It's like church, baby. I'm not trying to do anything wrong. I'm trying to worship God in my heart the way that I see fit. And how can you not like that? And it's really funny because Roger Waters is an atheist, but that's a whole other story. So, this goes out to all you people that are missing somebody tonight. Well, how I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. That's how we find the same old fear. I wish you were here. Mr. Albert William on lead guitar. I wish you were here.